been so long since I filmed. It's been so long, it's been so long, it's been so long. It's been so long since I filmed. Okay, don't grab your tea. Okay, that's still too hot. I literally just made this tea in that kettle and let it cool down quickly.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been so long. I feel like, I know I'm talking to a camera, but at the same time I feel like I'm talking to y'all, so it's like I feel like it's been so long since I have sat down and talked to you guys. I have not filmed a video in 3 or 4 months, probably pushing on 4 months. I've talked about this on my social media, so I'm really not going to go into it, but I know not everybody follows me on social media, and you don't have to. I've just been really ill, like really ill. I've been dealing with a lot of health stuff and was just going through a lot, still am. But I'm doing a little bit better, so I'm just trying to work with it. It's a little bit up and down, but I'm feeling good right now, or feeling better, and so I thought I would just go ahead and try to film a video or two, you know, and do other work and stuff around the house. So today we're going to be doing my lifestyle favorites. So if I seem a little low energy or anything like that, just know that I'm not feeling my best. Try not to drop my tea that I have in front of me. Just know that I'm not chilling. I'm not chilling. I'm not feeling my best. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. This is gonna be super chill. I have my tea right here, and I'm actually drinking peppermint tea, which is really, let's just segue into my first favorite. First of all, my first favorite is actually this mug. Yes, I'm drinking tea in a mug that says coffee, but you know, no rules. Don't let people box you in. I love this mug. I actually got this mug at Kohls when I was still working there. I was about to say last year. I worked there this year. It just seems like it's been a year ago, but it really has not. But I got it during last holiday season, and I just think it's so cute. I feel like if you're a coffee lover, you understand. Like, my best friend is like always hating on this mug because she's like, oh, I don't like it. I don't understand how you couldn't. It's super cute. It looks like a pill bottle. It says coffee. It's everything I could possibly need. So let's see if I can drink it if it's still too hot. It's still way too hot, so we're not gonna do that. But since we were just talking about tea, let me actually just transition and show you tea. So in terms of tea, this is the Bigelow peppermint herbal tea. I just cannot believe that I love peppermint tea, but I really do now. It is so good when you're not feeling well. It's so good if you have a lot of like digestion issues, or if you I've been dealing with nausea a lot this month and digestion issues and all of that. So this has just been really good and really soothing, and I've just really needed that this month. So also ginger ale. It's like the only other thing that I can drink, even when I can't drink water. And then the other tea I want to mention is both of these actually are by the Bigelow brand, one of my favorite tea brands. This is the Bigelow oolong tea. Oh, this is so good. This tea, I am so sad that I'm out of this tea. I'm struggling to find it in my area, and so I need to order it on Amazon because I need it like yesterday. It is so good. I don't think this would be a tea for everyone, but if you are really into tea and you don't mind teas that are like in the black tea family, you would really like it. I have drunk this, yes, it's late. I have drunk this by itself, but I do like to have just like a little bit of cream in this and maybe a little bit of honey. Sometimes I do a spoon of sugar, and it's just a nice treat to start the day in the morning. So wanted to mention both of these, really enjoy it. And I also like the Bigelow is affordable and it's at most grocery stores. So, and then because we just can't stop talking about drinks around here, let's just go ahead and talk about this mug that I picked up from Walmart. It's the Bubba brand, I think is how you say it. And what I like about this mug is it's actually for hot and cold drinks, and it's BPA free. So it says it's insulated for 3 hours hot or 6 hours cold. I typically always just use this for my hot drinks, so the teas that I just showed you, or if I'm actually having coffee. And I also like it because it's one of those caps that flip up like this, but I can also just flip it back down, and so I just really like that. And I found that it doesn't spill out. It really does keep the drinks hot or cold, and I just like it because it can also fit in the side of my book bag, and it's fine there. Fits really well in my car, which, oh my god, I got a car. Yes, we have not talked in so long. I got a car. Oh, lifestyle favorite. Hello. It's on my social media. I'll see if I can put a picture in here. I'm still learning, you guys. I really have not learned how to do fancy editing, but I have a truck actually. It's an Equinox, and she's beautiful. Her name is Faith. She's my first car. So yeah, I'm not gonna wig out, but hello, how could I not start this video without saying that I have a car now? So another lifestyle favorite. Another thing I wanted to mention, and I think that this would really be good for anybody if you are into meal prepping, or if you like making smoothies or salad jars or anything like that. I have really just loved mason jars. I have been using mason jars for years, but it's something about where I'm at in my life right now, something about moving and starting my doc program. I just really had a nice little assortment of mason jars, of lifestyle favorites, and I just really wanted to sit down and just have a conversation about some of them. So that's what we're doing. So I have this smaller size right here. I can't remember the name of this brand, but I got this in a pack of 12 from Walmart. And then more recently, because these I've had for quite a long time, but more recently I actually saw these spiral ones, and I actually kept the box for these so I could show you because they're newer. And this is from Ball, and it's the Spiral Jar Collection Design Series. And they're 16 ounces, these ones right here. And these were also at Walmart. And I like these because they're bigger, and so they hold more. And so I like these to do my morning smoothie in, because they just hold more, and so they keep me fuller even longer than the other ones did. I feel like I have more kitchen stuff to show you. Oh, let's just go ahead and talk about, and I can't see my camera, so I hope that things aren't blurry, but let's just go ahead and talk about this Kettle. Now, I actually kept the jar for this. I actually kept the packaging for this Kettle, but of course I did not bring it in here. I'm pretty sure this is from the Mainstays brand. I will have everything written down below. I did just pick this up in Walmart. Like, I went in the store, I didn't get it online or anything. But oh my goodness, I finally understand why people have kettles. Now, there's a couple reasons why this one in particular is special to me. This is a plastic kettle, keep that in mind. But I really have enjoyed that. I also enjoy that this is not one of those kettles that just like starts whistling, because that would like scare me. You know, I'm making tea all hours of the day, especially when I'm starting the day by making tea or coffee or something like that. Or at night, I don't know, I just like that this one is silent and when it's done. So what you do is you just hit this power button right here, and then when it's done, you'll start to hear it boiling and stuff, and then when it's done, this just automatically flicks off. And it's just it's you know, it's just quiet. It holds quite a bit of product, and you can even kind of see in there when it's boiling. And let me see if I can show you. Like I said, it is a little wet because I made some tea, you know, not too long ago, but yeah. So that's what it looks like. I really enjoyed this. This was under $20, and I have just been using it and loving it so much. And I feel like I look forward to making tea and stuff more. So I had wanted a kettle for a long time, but then I thought, you know, no, you don't need a kettle. And I don't know, I would kind of argue that I do, because I really enjoyed this. So if you've been thinking about it, but you're like, am I really going to use it? If you're somebody that drinks tea or something like that a lot, I would highly, highly recommend it. And this is just the one that I've gotten and I've tried, and I haven't had any problems with it. It cleans really well. Yeah, I just haven't had any problems with it. So I would highly recommend this one. And then I have a lot of kitchen stuff. I want to mention this mitt. Now, I picked this one up. I picked this one up from Bigelow. And what I love about it is that it's cloth, but it also has like these silicone grippers on it. And it is just so easy to grip onto a product. You know, like when you're getting something out the oven and then you feel like, do I really have control over it? And also I find that this one, I don't know if it's just insulated better or what, or if it can just handle hotter temperatures, but I never really, have you ever went to get something out the microwave? Have you ever went to get something out the oven and then you kind of can feel the heat through it? I don't have that problem with this one. And like I said, with the grippers, I just really feel like it's secure when I go to grab something out of the oven. And so I've just really enjoyed that. And yeah, I'm telling everybody about the silicone mitts. And I kind of want to get a second one because this is the only one that I have. And I really, really like it. I think, oh, did I mention this seasoning? I don't even know if I talked about this or not. When I go back to edit, if I did, then I'll just have to delete this. But this is the McCormick Perfect Pinch Vegetable Seasoning. Because I've been so ill, like I said, I have really had to kind of change up my eating, among other things, and most of the time I'm not able to eat a ton, but when I do eat, I typically have to eat really bland things. And so this is nice because it's a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of flavor, but it just really does very well on top of vegetables, like if you're steaming them or roasting them. I actually even took some of this and put it on some ground turkey, and it was delicious. So you can try that out too. But if you're in the market, or if you just like to try new seasonings, I would highly recommend the vegetable spice flavor. And actually, in terms of what's in here, it's a lot of stuff that I actually use on the regular, but it's just nice to kind of have it all together, you know, onion, garlic powder, red bell pepper, and that kind of stuff. So it's just nice to have it all in one. Okay, let's see. Why don't I mention these shoes? Now, I know that you guys have seen me show this a lot on my social media. I know. But, and really what started it is that my best friend had a pair of these slides, and she told me I could wear them when I was with her at some point. And then she's like, you know, you can have those. And I wore them for, I don't know, I was with her maybe a couple weeks, and I wore it maybe a week or so every day. So you guys remember every day I was on Snapchat talking about them. And I got them from Sears. And then I went back and I got every single color that they had. So I have 2 of them here to show. I might have 4 or 5 colors now at this point. This is the Everlast brand, and these are really nice. If you are somebody who also has foot problems, these are nice because they're really contoured and very actually structured in here. Like, I feel like sometimes it's one or the other. Either you're going to find a cute shoe and there's no support, or you're going to find a shoe that has a ton of support but it's not cute, and sometimes it's not comfortable. And this just blends all of that. It's supportive. I think they're cute. They're comfortable. And as somebody with foot issues, especially with my arch, these have just been really nice. So I have them in black. Y'all, I got them in blue. The pair that started this is actually a black pair, but the flap right here is actually gold. I might have one other color. I can't remember, but I'm wearing them like crazy. And then the other one I want to mention so that I can take these shoes off my bed is I think I'm turning into somebody that loves gym shoes. Never thought I'd see the day. But I've actually really enjoyed these Nikes right here. So I was interested in the Nike Huaraches, which I'm still going to get. But these were in the store and I tried them on and I walked around, you know, and I really had to get them. Plus I actually really did need some gym shoes because I'm somebody, I did not have gym shoes. So these are the Nike Tanjuns. I hope I'm saying it right. Again, I'll list it down in the description box. I wanted the all black pair, but they didn't have them in the store, and so I got the black and white pair that I need to clean. But I like these. They're cute. They just go with a lot. I've been wearing them with everything. Jeans, joggers, leggings. And they're just really comfortable. If you're wondering, I am normally a 9, but I had to get these. I would highly recommend going about a half size up. I got these in a 9.5. So I did go a half size up, and I do find that they're comfortable regardless to what type of sock I have on. I cannot talk today, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going. Where else do I want to go? I have so much like lifestyle favorite stuff around me. Oh, let's talk about some oils. So I have 2 pure oils to talk about, and I know I've mentioned these in the favorites video before, but they're still going strong. There's a piece of hair on one of them. That's great. That's just great. These are the Majestical Pure Cosmeticals jojoba oil, and this one is the argan oil. And the jojoba oil is over half gone. Jojoba oil, let me just get comfortable here, y'all. The jojoba oil is like one of my absolute favorites. This was actually my first time trying argan oil. This is Moroccan argan oil, and they're both 100% pure and natural. I'm mentioning these because they're just so multi-purpose. I've used oils for a really long time, but like I said, I've just recently gotten into argan oil, and I do like it on my face or mixed in with beauty products like my moisturizers and things like that. But I also really enjoy this in my hair. I mix it into deep conditioners. Sometimes I use it to seal my hair or throughout the week to moisturize my hair. And the same with this one. My skin on my face and on my body really likes jojoba oil. And since I've been sick and I'm like also breaking out in hives constantly, it's not a lot that I can use on my skin at this point because everything seems to irritate me. So I don't use a lot right now. Like, I've really condensed down what I'm using because I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me. And so these have been really calming and something that I can rely on, and they do a really good job. I have also enjoyed just taking these two and doing maybe a drop or so of this one, about 2 drops of this one drop of this one, and then I'll go ahead and use it at night on my skin, and that's been working great. When I haven't been using those on my face only, I have been using this Sunday Riley UFO Ultra Clarifying Face Oil. I'm probably going to do a review on this because this is really expensive, and I got the smaller size and it's still really expensive. Like, I feel like it was about $40 or something, but the bigger size apparently is like $100. But it's an oil I knew a little bit would go a long way, and I have been using this for months, and I don't even know if you guys can tell. It's like I barely touched the bottle, but I've been using this for months. But like I said, this oil a little bit goes a long way. I take about 2 drops and that literally spreads all over my face for sure, and I can even get it down on my neck and no problem. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like the smell of it. I will say I don't think it's a smell that most people would like, but I tend to be somebody who likes these weird smelling natural products. I love the smell of like natural products, and this to me smells good. Like, it kind of reminds me of like pencil shavings. Is that weird? I feel like that is weird. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of pencil shavings. I don't know why, but this is actually one of those really expensive products that's really good. Like, I was so skeptical of this, but at the same time, I was kind of hopeful, clearly, because I bought it. But if you are somebody that deals with a lot of acne, I could not believe how much this helps. This is kind of my out of trouble oil. If my skin is kind of freaking out and I'm getting acne a lot or around that time of month, at night, I'll just use a little bit of this on my face. And I'm not saying that I wake up and there's absolutely nothing on my face, but it does help with the inflammation, and I do find that I do get less breakouts. Now, for me, as somebody that uses natural oils, and I have for a very long time, as you can see, and I use pure oils, to me, I thought, well, why can't I just keep using pure oils? And you can, but it's something about the combination that's in this particular oil blend that I personally find works really well if you have trouble or acne skin. Like I said, I use those oils, but those oils don't help with my acne as fast as this combination of oils. It says that it has 1.5% salicylic acid medicine. And another thing about this, because it said it was a clarifying oil, I actually kind of thought it was going to dry my skin out, but it's so nourishing. Don't let that scare you. It does soak in really fast. Just don't use too much, but it does soak in really fast, and it's very nourishing, but yet it really does help with the acne, and I just appreciated that and used it and loved it so much. And I think in terms of the size I think I got the perfect size for me, like this smaller size right here. So I will continue to purchase that, but I've been using this for quite a few months now, and I just hadn't gotten around to talking to y'all about it. So I wanted to do that. And then a couple other things I want to mention. Both of these are from Burt's Bees. And the first one is the Burt's Bees Fragrance-Free Body Lotion with Shea Butter and Vitamin E. This is 98.9% natural for all the reasons I've mentioned before with what's going on with me right now in my skin. And also, I'm somebody, I typically have sensitive skin, and my body will break out in an allergic reaction if I'm allergic to something or if something irritates me. But this new stuff that's going on is a little bit different, and so I really had to be particular. And you guys know I love body butters. I have quite a few body butters and stuff, but this is what I have been using, either mixed in with those oils or on its own, and this does not irritate my skin. Again, I find this to be a little bit soothing, but I know that my skin likes shea butter, and so I knew that was a safe bet for me. I don't personally have any pure shea butter in my house right now. I typically do, but I don't have any pure shea butter, so this was like the next best thing, and it's worked really well. So I would highly recommend this entire line. I've tried quite a few of them in here. The only one I don't like is the one for sensitive skin, believe it or not. It's like oh my gosh, I forgot what's in it, but I just really don't like that one. I don't find it to be moisturizing at all. I kind of find, oddly enough, that it kind of tugs across the skin. and I just really do not enjoy that one. So it's the only one out of this line that I do not like, but I have tried and really enjoyed all the other ones. And then the other thing I want to mention is a face wash that I have been using since this summer. Like, I think I picked this up end of May or something like that. Like, I've been using it for quite a few months. And I just kept forgetting to mention it. Initially, I didn't want to mention it too soon because I wanted to know that I really did enjoy it. But then after that, I kept forgetting to put it in favorites videos, and it's been a while since I've done one. So this is the Burts Bees Soap Bark and Chamomile Deep Cleansing Cream. And this is 99.9% natural. This is a thick cream. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think everybody would love this. I think this is going to be for a special camp of people right here because this is a thick cream. Now, with that being said, I find the issue is that sometimes those thick cream cleansers, first of all, typically they're moisturizing, which I need as somebody with dry skin, but also sometimes it just feels like my face is not clean, you know? And actually what I was using before I started using this was the Orange Checks and Balances face wash. But oddly enough, I did like that one, but I like this one a lot more actually. And part of that I think is that it, I feel like also helps with my acne. I didn't feel like the Origins one helped with my acne, although it was a good face wash, like, you know, so it was a good one, but I like this one better because I think it also helps with my acne. And this one, when I wash it off my face, I find that my skin just feels hydrated. It doesn't feel dried out. And it also, I should probably say in good faith, it does have a fragrance to it. So if you're sensitive to that, I don't know if you would like it. I do have very sensitive skin, but the fragrance has not bothered me. Also, I should mention that it does have a little bit of a tingle. And I know everybody's not into that, but I actually love tingly face products and tingly hair products, so I have enjoyed that, and I use this when I wash my face in the morning, and I also kind of feel like that little bit of tingle just kind of wakes me up even more in the morning, and I literally look forward to using this all the time. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can tell y'all about this. Yeah. Oh, in terms of, it says it removes makeup. Now, I am somebody, I remove my makeup first and then I go in and wash my face. So I really can't speak to how this removes makeup on its own. But in terms of how it cleans my skin and gets any little traces of makeup off, it does a good job with that. Did we talk about everything? Almost. We have a couple more things. I wonder what this video is at. Probably like 30 minutes, right? More random lifestyle favorites because that's what we're into. I want to mention this. What brand is this, y'all? I picked this up at Walmart too. Walmart or Target. That's where you can find me. This is Day Logic. And now I have had a ton of these back brushes. I typically like the ones that are plastic because I've had the wooden ones before, but you know, they get wet and I don't know, I just feel like they break down, so I like the plastic ones. But what I like about this one is it's not too hard, it's not too soft, it's a really happy medium. And if I don't cleanse my back and stuff really well, I get back acne. And what I noticed is that I was starting to get back acne and I hadn't had a brush for back there, and I had been cleaning it, but it just wasn't enough. So I got this, I'll lather this up with my soap, and then I go in and I get my back really, really good, and my back is doing a lot better. So I have just really been enjoying this, and I wanted to mention I even will lather this up when I'm in the shower, and I'll just go ahead and go over my legs, go over my feet, the back of my thighs. So I've just really been enjoying this. I'm glad I repurchased the back brush. Like I said, I had one and then I think it got old or something, and then I just hadn't repurchased another one, but now I see that it really was actually essential. So this is something that I will continue to use, and as I need to repurchase. And then another thing I want to mention for two different reasons. This is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Sleep Lavender Chamomile Pillow Mist. Now this has lavender and chamomile essential oils in it. I actually have regular lavender oil in the house, and I actually forgot to grab that, but that could be another lifestyle favorite because I've been using that so much, especially in my diffuser, to just kind of calm me down, especially at night, help me sleep, because I've been having trouble sleeping. So I'm mentioning this first of all because I do like to spray this before I go to bed, and I give it a while to kind of set, and then, you know, I go to sleep. But also something else I found this for. Again, I'm a first semester doc student, you know, and so there's some stress there. And so I find that throughout the day, sometimes when I'm at home, if I'm feeling a little stressed, you know, or a little nervous about maybe a presentation or a meeting or something like that, I'll just spritz maybe one or two of these up in the air, let it fall, and then I just close my eyes, take a couple deep breaths, and it really is calming. I don't know if it would be calming for everyone. Lavender seems to be pretty universal, but I can tell you that the combination of lavender and chamomile for me puts me in like little baby state. You know how like little kids like will just fall out wherever they are on you? This does that to me. Like it just calms my senses down. I'm not saying that you have to have this one, but I'm just saying maybe if you have these oils around your house, maybe try that. Or if you have a mist, try that. There was even a point where I took these two oils and I added them into some water, and I like that as well. I like just having this together. I think the concentration is a little bit stronger, so I've appreciated that. But I'm about halfway through this bottle, and this is something that I do plan to repurchase, and I will when I use it up. And now, because I feel like I've been talking for forever, I'm just going to go ahead and mention the last two products. The first one is this purse right here, and it has a long strap. Now, you should know that I am not a small purse type of girl. I'm really not. I typically like bigger purses that I can like carry, but you know, you really do need a couple small purses. They're helpful. And this has just been, I love this purse so much. Where did I get it? Walmart, clearance, $7. I'm very proud of that. And I love it so much. It's kind of raggedy in here right now, but it has a large compartment and then a smaller compartment right here. And then I also love that it has this compartment in the front right here as well. And it's really cute. I like the color. Looks good with a lot of stuff that I wear it with. I have shown this a lot on Snapchat as well, and I've really been enjoying that. And then the final thing, I actually got this when I was out of town months and months ago. But this is the Joe Boxer. I don't know the official name for it, but it's a jacket, you guys. Let me see if I can show y'all. I actually am trying not to drop the stuff out of my pocket because I just came back in town today, so I have receipts and stuff from traveling that I need. But let me see if I can hold on. See if I can show this to you guys. You'll probably recognize it again from Snapchat. I'm always on Snapchat showing lifestyle stuff all the time and talking about lifestyle stuff. But here it is right here. I just think it's really cute. And I mean, it's black. It's classic black. You need that in your life. Looks really good with a cute scarf or a blanket scarf. I've been wearing it a lot with like another black jacket up under it. Looks great, which it just looks good. It's just a really good essential piece. So this is definitely, to me, I think a fall must-have for me. So that's what it looks like right there. No, dust. So that's what it looks like right there. Anyway, I think that is finally all of the favorites. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I ever have a super large grouping of products like this again, I will sit down and do another video like this. But you guys know, I like to just sprinkle my lifestyle favorites into my monthly favorites, because my monthly favorites are not just beauty favorites. They're whatever I've been loving. But I just had so many, as you can see, that I thought we would dedicate a video to them this go round. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.